name is Samuel Frank Miller III, and today I'll be talking about the importance of playing organized team sports as a child. In a normal day, children should get at least 60 minutes of physical activity each day according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. That may seem like a lot to us college students because we have a very detailed schedule and almost every hour of our day is taken out. But for a child, that's a very important hour because as we get, in America, our obesity levels are getting increasingly higher. And just having 1 hour a day where the kids can come together, play with other friends, and we have a fun time would be a good time to lose weight for them. So therefore, I will be explaining the importance of playing team sports by going over the physical benefits, the values of playing on an organized team, and the social aspects of playing on an organized team sport. One thing that playing an organized team sport does is to help them get into better shape. And the first thing they do is by playing on an organized team sport is by strengthening their bones and lifting. Because when you play a team sport, you won't be better than the other person against you. So if you're going to lift, that means you're going to be better than the other athletes around you. And lifting motivates a person more, according to VID00002. One way that this is achieved is because benefits of lifting according to VID00002 includes the control of depression, which means you are active in a productive manner and the brain sends out endorphins, signaling a happy, pleasant state of mind during and after exercise. Also, strong bones. Lifting causes increased bone mineral density as a result of the imposed loads being placed upon the bone during the exercise sessions. Lastly, increased self-confidence, self-image, self-perception, and outward self-projection. Not only does physical activity help to build muscle and strengthen bones, but according to fitnesscentralwcastle.com, it helps in burning calories, which is the essential reason of losing weight. With obesity taking over our country, youth sports teams are a great way for a group of friends to stay motivated, stay in shape, and still have fun while doing it. While playing a team sport, you also realize that you have to follow a set of values in order to be successful. And those key values are essential for a team. Being on a team sport creates many values for a young child, which may be easier for a child to understand than learning from their parents. For example, just a few values that organized team sports teach, according to Kirk Mango of WePlay.com, include goals, desire, determination, coping, and a mindset for success. First of all, goals, which gives you directions to athletes for a future time or place. Desire, because without desire, an athlete cannot complete a goal, and the main goal for a team is to succeed. Third, determination, putting the goals and desire into action, which gives athletes a reason to succeed on and off the field. And then you have coping. Just like in life, sometimes you're not always going to succeed. And in sports, you don't always win. So that's a good way to transfer sports into life, because you're not always going to succeed in sports, just like in life. And by playing sports, people will realize that there's always another day, another game, or another play. And then lastly, a mindset for success. There's a 5-point plan or a 6-point plan that Kirk Mango has outlined in his article, The Benefits of Competitive Athletic Sports for Participation. The first is development and good time management skills. Secondly, you create strategies for improving their skill sets. Third, you build a strong sense of focus and concentration. Fourth, develop internal skills for handling pressure. Fifth, learn how to take calculated risks and when not to. Sixth, take responsibilities for one's successes and one's failures. When playing an organized sport, it is almost inevitable that a child will meet someone he or she is just like him or her on that sports team. So, when you're playing a sport, the social aspects of playing that sport is very important. Because one reason why I began to play organized team sports as a child was for the social aspects, which included friendships, teamwork, and cooperation. First of all, we have friendships. I personally think that there is no better way to meet a friend than someone you've sweat with, bled with, and cried with over a sport. It just determines how much of a closer bond that you can have with that person. Then you have teamwork. According to Wade Harlow of Livestrong.com, many projects at work and at school often require a group to work together to put together a strong presentation to be looked at by an employee or a teacher. Additionally, advantages to teamwork in sports include learning to deal with conflict and exposure to a variety of ideas within the team. Teamwork helps to build a life skill because everyone will eventually have to work in a group, and it's essential that you cooperate with those people in that group. And that leads me to cooperation. Cooperation is the most important aspect that someone can learn from an organized team sport. Because as a team stands as one, they'll also fall as one. And they'll also fall as individuals. For every successful team, there was a cooperation by the individuals to come together. Juan Antonio Samarric once said, "Our philosophy proceeds from the belief that sport is an inalienable part of the educational process, and a factor for promoting peace, friendship, cooperation, and understandings among people." So in conclusion, organized sports allow children to learn a foundation of values that they will eventually use in everyday life. Because almost everything that a coach teaches you during a team sport can relate to the real world. As well as that, team sports also help to lower the obesity level of children in the USA. And by doing that, you create friends, you learn a good set of values, and you learn about cooperation and determination in order to succeed. Thank you.